Hey everyone, Richard here, Metal Fan, bringing you guys a new 2014 album review. And today we're going to be looking into the new Century Media Records release of the new album from the band Arch Enemy entitled War Eternal, which is scheduled to come out in June in a couple weeks or so. Yeah, this is the ninth studio album from this legendary melodic death metal band from Sweden. And this is actually the follow-up to 2011's Chaos Legions. And this album, the new album, War Eternal, is one album I've been anticipating a lot. And this is also their first album with their new vocalist, Alyssa White-Gluz, formerly of The Agonist. And because, you know, as most people know already by now, Angela Gasso had stepped down as the vocalist from Arch Enemy, but is still their manager. Now, when I first heard about this album with the new vocalist Alyssa, and she's gorgeous, by the way. Now, anyway, when I first heard the new stuff with Alyssa, I was really surprised because I thought it was going to go into a more different direction. Because what Alyssa White-Gluz had done with The Agonist had a bit more. She still does the really brutal growls and screams and stuff, but she also does a bit of clean singing. I wanted to know if she was going to bring with that to Arch Enemy, but no, it's still brutal as hell with her just screaming throughout, and her growls and harsh vocals and stuff sound really great. I think, in my opinion, I think she improved a lot. And the guitar playing from Michael Amott, and they also got a new guitar player on this album, Nick Cordell. Both their guitar playing sounds really awesome, and I really love that a lot. And the bass on this album sounds pretty audible, and I really like that a lot, from Charlie D'Angelo, I believe is his name. And the drumming on this album, wow. I forgot the name of the drummer. His drumming sounds really awesome. I really love that a lot. Does some really good double bass stuff, and I really enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, let's talk about this album, the album's tracks. Now, there's 13 tracks in total, but let's get into this, shall we? Ready? Here we go. Now, the album opens up with a little short intro track called Tempor Nil Sonat, Prelude in F minor, if I'm saying that right. It's a little intro. It has some really great instrumentation and some really great leads, and I really enjoy that a lot. But then it leads into the next song called Never Forgive, Never Forget. It's just a really kick in the face, and I really love Alyssa's vocals. They sound really, really great on this song. I think it's a pretty great song, and it's a really one of my favorite Arch Enemy songs off this album. Then we get to the next song, which is the title track, War Eternal, which is actually the first single released off this album, and this is actually the first taste of the new Arch Enemy with Alyssa White-Gluz. It's a really catchy riffs, and I really love the chorus. It's just really awesome. I think it's a pretty good song. Then we get to the next song called As the Pages Burn, which is a really good song. Has most heaviest song, and it just has some really fast double bass, which sounds really, really tight. Really love that a lot. Then we get to No More Regrets, which is a very, very thrashy type song. I really enjoyed that a lot. Then we get to the next song called You Will Know My Name. Has a bit of symphonic elements a little bit. And I still love Alyssa's vocals. I think her voice stands out on this song, and pretty much some of the songs have her highlight some of her great vocal abilities. I really enjoy that a lot. Alright, moving on. Then we get to the next song called Graveyard of Dreams, which is a little instrumental. It's very, very heavy, and I really like it a lot. Then we get to Stolen Life, which is a bit of more of a slower paced song. It's very melodic, but it has a little bit of the classic Arch Enemy feel, and I really enjoy that song a lot. Then we get to the next song called Time is Black, which is a bit of another slow-ish song, but it has kind of a bit of a doomy feel. I thought it was pretty good. Then we get to the next song is called On and On, which is a pretty okay, I guess. Has a very cool song. I think I enjoyed that song a lot. Then we get to the next song called Avalanche, which is I mean, it's okay, I guess. Then we get to the next song called Down to Nothing, a really good song. I really enjoyed that song a lot. It's one of my favorite songs. It's also the last bit of Elisa we hear on this album. Then we get to the final song of this album called Not Long for This World, which is an instrumental closer. I really love it. It's just really melodic. I really love the guitar playing from Nick and Michael. It's really awesome. Now, overall, War Eternal by Arch Enemy is a very, very good album. I was really impressed. Really good album. I should really say it's a really great. I think it's a bit of a step up from Chaos Legion, especially with the drastic lineup change from Angela to Alyssa. And I'm really enjoying a lot, and I'm really looking forward to this album and pretty much what Arch Enemy has planned for the future with Alyssa. So if I were to give this album a score, I would give War Eternal by Arch Enemy about an 8.5 out of 10. So yep, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Keep it metal.